Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to take you guys through a free Steam open beta that is live right now. If you're into medieval action games, definitely have this one on your radar, and we'll cover a couple good deals. Marvel Spider-Man seeing its biggest discount yet, a couple of other titles on sale on top of that, so we'll talk all about that in a little bit. But first of all, Warhaven is enjoying its open beta right now. Now, this is another one with the request access gimmick. After you request access, it should be available to you right now. If you're trying to jump into a multiplayer game over the weekend that isn't Call of Duty, this would be a pretty interesting one to check out. The game notes: join the battlegrounds of Warhaven, a visceral medieval fantasy sword fight experience. Be a part of 16v16 teams fighting with swords, arrows, and magic. Transform into powerful heroes called Immortals to unleash brutal havoc and turn the tide of war. I think when people see this game, they're immediately going to think of something like For Honor, but it does have, you know, a few interesting twists to it as well. Game is relatively difficult to run from the recommended specs. The minimum specs are fine, but recommended: Core i7 10700, Ryzen 5 3700X, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and RTX 2060 or an AMD RX 5600 XT. You'll also need 40 gigabytes of storage space to install it. So again, you can request access right now, free open beta. Check that out if it does interest you. Maybe jump in with some friends, squad up with 3 friends, and join others to become a team of 16. Strategize among squads to cover different areas and be the first to secure tactical advantages such as war cannons, ballista, and siege engines. Each squad will need to pull their own weight to ensure the whole team's victory. And again, gain supernatural powers by transforming into powerful heroes known as Immortals. That's a pretty big gimmick to the game. I guess gimmick, you could say, component. Step onto the battlefield as a soldier and evolve into an Immortal to unleash magical havoc and mayhem on a completely different scale. Test out each Immortal to change up your gaming experience. So again, that's live right now. Alright, moving on from that, if you're an XP member over at Green Man Gaming, Marvel Spider-Man is seeing a 32% off discount to $40.79. I know, people can still make the argument, oh, it's still not worth it. You know, your mileage may vary on that. Spider-Man's a fantastic game. It was one of my favorite PlayStation 4 exclusives. At the very least, this version does also include the City That Never Sleeps DLC. I wouldn't say the DLC is as good as the main game. That's just my personal opinion, but you know, it's a nice extension to the game as well. So $40.79 for this, I think that's a pretty good deal, and I would recommend it. If you've been eyeing the game for a while, if you never played it on PlayStation, maybe you don't have a PS4 or PS5, and you're like, man, you know, game looks pretty good, I'm a Spider-Man fan, whatever the case may be, I think Spider-Man Remastered is a worthwhile pickup. Again, the game itself, the base game already has a good bit of content, and you know, with the DLC, you're extending that quite a bit, especially if you're looking to do everything 100% the game, all that jazz. The game is also $42 on Games Planet if you don't have an XP membership, so I thought I would mention that as well. I'll leave a link to both of those in the description box below. Days Gone, 64% off for $17.99. I think this is the best price that I've seen for the game, and I would say that this is a price worthwhile to pay for Days Gone. Days Gone was a game that was really seen as a secondary or tertiary PlayStation 4 exclusive, and it got had in the mid-70s on Metacritic. A big problem with Days Gone was definitely from the technical side of things. That is mostly remedied on PC. The PlayStation 5 version of Days Gone, it's not really a PS5 version, but if you play it on PS5, it's very good as well. The PC version runs amazingly from my experience, and again, I didn't feature anywhere near the number of bugs that I did when I played this game initially on the PlayStation 4. It is the definitive way to play the game, and one of the better PC ports that I've seen. One of the problems with this game is that it kind of overstays its welcome a little bit. It's a little too lengthy. I think if they shaved off some of the content in the game, that's why sometimes these big open world games, they get a little bit too big for their own good, and yeah, I think Days Gone would have fared better as more of a compact, concise experience, but that's just my 2 cents. $18 for the game, I still think is quite good. And then I also want to give a shout to No Man's Sky, 58% off for $25. It's a game that everybody's been gravitating towards, especially with all of the updates and upgrades that have been rolling out for it. Check it out if you're interested. Not really my cup of tea. I can appreciate what the game offers, but yeah, not a game that I can spend, you know, north of 1,000 hours on or anything like that, but yeah, incredibly replayable. Check it out if you're interested. But that's gonna do it for me. Again, Warhaven, free open beta live right now over on Steam. Just request access and you'll get in. Spider-Man deal, Days Gone, No Man's Sky, links to everything in the description box below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.